Welcome guys, my name is Joe Fingels and this is Plaid Coaster Alpha, and once again we are going to build, or I am going to build, on this Main Street block thingy. And I know you didn't see how I built the blue building that you can see there, the blue building. I didn't actually record it, I forgot it, so sorry about that. I guess I can be sorry. So I'm just gonna go right ahead in the time lapse and just gonna explain some things. So I wanted to have like a colorful Main Street. That's what I said before. So I chose the red color, and this shape of the house was kind of like I wanted to have this big city style, so small houses, very everything is compressed. This is what I wanted to show off, which I think it kind of worked. I don't know yet because I'm not finished, but it works in this part. It works with a small building, with the one wide building. So here I'm like trying to fit a roof in there, but it really doesn't work because it's really small. So then I just did like a really weird roof thing. I did a flat roof, and then these decorations, these roof decorations on top. So, and then the chimney. That's all I did for decorations on the roof. And yeah, here I'm trying to get like a nice window, which I think it worked, but I don't actually know. I'm yet to consider if it looks good or not. I'm not sure yet, but it works. I guess it works. Okay. Then I thought, the blue building, something is missing on that balcony. Then I was like looking at the here I'm looking at, like, because I wanted to have some building around the thing, the roller coaster entrance, and yeah, I don't know. So this is my small building, the small red building, and this is the part where I said something is missing on the balcony of the blue building. So I was like, what could I do here? And then I just decided to do like a first the lamps, the big lights, the spotlights. So I started to like fill the balcony with like bushes and palms, which it worked because I have this restaurant on an island called Mallorca. Most Germans will know it. It's like it's a Mediterranean island, and we go to a restaurant there, which is like in the middle of a jungle, and it's like surrounded with palm trees and banana trees, and it just looks beautiful. So this is what I kind of thought about when I built this, like kind of like just a balcony full of plants, full of green, and it really does look good when you come in. You have this nice balcony, this blue building with a nice big balcony and a lot of palm trees on it, and then these spotlights, there they are on now. I don't know, I might, yeah, they're which the spotlights like shine through the palm trees. It just looks beautiful. I wish the palm trees had their own shade, like on the building itself, which kind of would look good, but you know, that's something that I was missing there. but it works. So now you can see that this actually looks really good, and I'm kind of proud for myself for doing that because it does look good. So then here, I'm like, I need to do something with that, with this. So I just decorated a little bit the first building that I built, and then I was like, I don't know what I don't actually know what I was doing here. I think I was like trying out what would work, what stuff would work there, and if there's a blueprint building that I could go there, but it really doesn't work. There's no nice blueprint building, so I just extended the first, or the block myself, custom, which I hopefully did here. I was like just doing some stuff here and like trying stuff around. That's what I do actually a lot. That's why my videos or my recordings are actually pretty long, because I'm trying stuff. I'm looking at all the materials that I have. I'm looking at stuff that I could do, and it takes me really long to finish a building nicely. And here I'm trying out like how could I because I wanted to have like this building where you can go in and get food, drinks, yeah, like this little food court, I guess, which I think again worked. It does a job. It's not perfect. It's really not. That people are walking through walls, which I actually fixed a little bit, but so they're actually the people are actually going in there already. So now I set it up the food court inside, and now I need to build the building around it. I decided to do like a greenish, not greenish. It's green. It's green. The color green. And again, the I wanted to have, yeah, that's the color that I wanted to have, this lime green, I guess you could call it. Yeah, I guess so. So here, this is weird. I wanted to have 2 entrances to the food court, but it didn't work because the thing was too small, too thin. The part between the shops, the food court, and the entrance. So I couldn't make a wall there to like that you can't look behind the scenes, and that's what I didn't like. So I just deleted everything. So yeah. So here I'm doing like small decoration stuff, putting stuff inside it, around the food court, food stations, food shops, and yeah, it actually looks really weird when I look at it now. What I actually made out of this crap. It actually kind of looks good now. You won't see it now, but greatness comes with time, I guess. Greatness comes with time. Yeah. So then, of course, I needed some roof above the food court, so that, or like a ceiling, I guess, not roof. Ceiling above the heads of the people that are in the food court, which kind of makes sense, because if you are in a theme park, you don't look up in a food court and see nothing, and like you can see up like 10 meters high, so that's not true. So I made the ceiling there, and again, it didn't work out. I made so many mistakes with this building that I don't even know how many they are. This is a lot, I get a lot. So don't ask me why I did all this. The people are still walking through walls, which actually really annoys me because I can see it, and they should fix it because people can actually walk through buildings. This really, really annoys me, that you can walk through walls and buildings when there's a path, of course. When there's a path, you can walk through the buildings, and this annoys me so much. But what you want to do, what you want to do. So I had this building in the blueprint, which had this small balcony with a roof on top, like not like the other ones that I did before, the other buildings with the balconies. This building was different. It had like a very, very not wide balcony, and you can just walk around the house on a small balcony, and it looked good. So that's what I wanted to do, and don't actually go over the path of the people, over the path, above the path, I guess. So I just made this and made a roof on above the balcony, so now it actually looks good. And this fence is really, really annoying. Man, I had some struggles with it. I won't do that again. Okay, probably I will have to, but you know what I mean. So now I'm readjusting that, so that I have to do that, and now it's sticking out through the wall, and now I have to do it back and forth. It's really a tough job if you want to fix stuff in Roulette Coaster. It's really because the fine adjustment, the advanced adjustment thingy is really, really hard. So I'm doing a roof again, and that's the roof, or that's the ceiling above the balcony. That's what I meant. And there's my second mistake. I didn't finish it above the balcony. And now you can see what my idea behind all this is. Like a small balcony, just like, but inside. It's hard to explain. The balcony is not sticking out of the building. That's what I want to say. It's like inside the walls, just outside. If some people can understand it. Oh well. So now, because I have a food court, I need to have some cleaners, some park keepers that keep the park clean. And there's my next session. It's night, and I'm trying to build the building, finish the building. And I hope it worked out. I really do. It actually looks, when I look at it now, it really looks blocky, but it won't in the end. I hope, actually, for you guys too. So then I wanted to have these columns. I don't know if they're columns. Yeah, I guess it works. You know what I mean. That's the point. So I wanted to have these columns at all the corners of the building or of the balcony, just for realism, not because they actually look. Oh well, actually they do look good on it, because they add a little bit more of texture to the fence too. But mainly for the realism part, because I don't like a lot of non-realistic stuff. If I do a building, I want to make it as realistic as possible, which often is not really. Actually, it's not really often that I do a realistic building, but I try to as much as I can. So here at this building, I want to have like a real roof, not a flat, or like a normal roof, I guess, not flat. Not a real roof. It's because it's a real roof. A flat roof is a flat real roof, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. So I'm trying to do this roof, and I was trying to fill up this gap there, and I was trying and didn't find any sort of. I couldn't find a solution that I can fill up this gap. This I don't know what this is. It's a gap. And it was so hard. I was struggling there for minutes. Really. I tried to. Yeah, then I had this, and I was like, that doesn't look really good. And I'm trying out everything, literally. So then I came up with this, and was like, oh yeah, nice. Then I have some decorations up on the roof. You're gonna see what I mean now. There, you see that I had like these decorations, just copy and pasted it, and it looked good again, which I was actually happy about it, how it turned out, and just try to make it as good looking as possible. That's my motto. That's my joke. Just make it as realistic, as good looking as possible. So then I thought, do I leave it open? Nope, because I have to look at it. I'm just gonna close it with a flat roof, just because I don't like to look in hollow buildings. Okay, here I just put some decorations up there again, just to make it a little bit more texturistic, more realistic, more good looking. You know what I mean. You know what I want. Yeah, that's my building style. And this is actually my building. How it's gonna look raw. Looks good, I guess. I'm not sure. In the end, it's gonna look halfway decent. So that's all that matters. So here I'm trying to put like a entrance again, but it didn't work out. It won't work. It won't. Now I'm decorating it with some windows, which actually doesn't make any sense because the food court is on the other side, but I don't know. Windows just they have to be in the on the building. A building without windows is not a building. As easy as it is. So, windows have to be there. Windows. And I'm looking for a door, trying to like make it as realistic again. I love the realistic word. Make it as realistic. It's needed some doors. Yeah, it worked out again. So now I'm like distracted and wanted to have this food court type, real type. So I put some benches in there, some trash cans, and some lights actually too. And then I thought, oh, these people are walking through the walls. And then I just I found out, they're not walking around the trash cans. So I'm just gonna build some benches there, and it worked. It works actually. The people are actually the people are like having a traffic jam there, in the entrance. But I don't care. I want them to have some respect and don't walk through my walls. That's all I want. So I found this nice chandelier. I think it's a chandelier. Is it? This light. Okay, let's call it a light. A candlelight hanging from the ceiling. So here I am trying it with here I am trying it again with the freaking walls, but it won't work. You could see it. It won't work because then the walls stick out and it just doesn't look good. So I'm like, fuck it. I'm just gonna go ahead and do the rest of the building, finish the building. I'm taking my time, I'm taking my time, finding the right door, finding the right space, making it good looking as possible. Excuse me, I had to yawn a little bit. So windows, I mean, those are windows. I can't explain a lot to them, just that those are windows. Yeah, windows. So here I wanted to have like 2 smaller windows and then a bigger ones, but it didn't work out very well, as you can see. So I just put a normal window in it. And so then I had to put these 2 signs up there just that you could see that those are that there's the food court. And then I came along this thing. This was actually pretty nice. I was trying to do the same thing like with the benches. I hope that they won't walk through the sign, but they actually did walk through the sign, so I didn't put it on because I don't like when people are walking through signs, through stuff that they shouldn't. So I found this food pirate banner. I don't know if it actually fits. It kind of does because it's Caribbean style, but I don't like the skull on it, the pirate skull. I do not like it. I really do not. So yeah, put some candles on the walls to make it a little bit to make a little bit more lights. And then just for realism reasons, I put some aircon units up there, and of course more lights, because lights are always good. They always make everything look better. It's just good. It's just good. So here I'm trying to look for a light again, which fits, but I don't know if I did the right choice. So I just left it there without any lights. But So then again, of course, my small little grabby round thingies there. I don't actually know what those are, but they look good. They fit to the theme. So then this is really cool. I found these plates, these bronze, stone, and metal plates. They didn't fit to the theme, but I would hope that there would be some more like this stuff with like pirates on it, or pirates. I mean, Caribbean stylish, something like that. It looked really, really good. It would look so good on this building to have it like up the balcony or something like there, something like that. It would actually look good, but it wouldn't work. So here I am trying to do like a little decoration stuff besides the building, beside the queue for the roller coaster. So I decided to have like a small palm tree forest. It's not a forest, but palm trees and some stones, some green stuff for the entrance. I mean, the entrance has to look good. It's the first impression that people get. That's why I did the palm trees above on the balcony of the blue building. So yeah, stones just to make it a little bit more realistic, make it look a little bit better. Played around with them, and I wanted to have this small flat stone coming out of the earth, out of the ground, not earth, man. It's coming out of the earth. Oh. So this actually works. If you have people clipping through the walls, then just put benches around it. No, it works. They won't walk through the walls again. So this idea, I actually was very proud of me. This actually looks really, really good. The lanterns that are coming from the above and like hanging above the heads of the people that go through this thing, and yeah, that's it actually. This is the video. I hope you had fun, and yeah, I don't know what to say. Bye.